Okay, so this is actually one of my favorite tools. When I first used this tool, it really blew my mind. So currently we have over 4 million followers, and while that's great, the biggest problem you run into as an account with millions of followers is that there's no real clean, effective way to communicate with all of them at once. So what Instagram came out with is broadcast channels. Now, broadcast channels is almost a solution to that problem. It's not perfect. It's still a new tool, but I highly recommend that nonprofit organizations use this, especially when they're in the midst of a big campaign. So in order to start a broadcast channel, you just hit the plus button up here in the upper right corner and you hit channel. Now there's two types of channels. There's a social channel where people can speak back and forth with you, and then there's a broadcast channel where you can message a huge amount of followers all at once, and they can only react via emojis or private answers in the case of a poll. I would recommend broadcast channels over social channels. They're a lot easier to manage. So if I hit broadcast channel, now I get to make my channel name. Now when making your channel, the purpose of a broadcast channel is to better communicate with your followers, better communicate with them about the importance of fundraising, a volunteer campaign you have coming up, or an awareness campaign you have coming up. But remember, with anything sort of marketing or communications related, you want to be value driven. This is really important. So you want to be incredibly value driven. You want to especially on social media, you want to come from a place of, I'm going to give you free value. I'm going to give you so much free value that you are going to be begging to give me something in return. Using this strategy for broadcast channels, we were able to help the crisis text line reach record response rates to their text number. And this sort of value equation is what we utilize to raise $60,000 on TikTok. That being said, I would recommend your channel name be something very value driven. For example, if you're a mental health campaign that has a hotline that you want people to use, or if you are a disaster relief organization, you want to keep people updated with a disaster that's happening somewhere in the world, you could do something like updates from Turkey, earthquake. So there's value there. It's almost like a news or educational value. Then you get to choose, is this audience for anyone on Instagram, or is it subscribers only? I would definitely choose anyone on Instagram because subscribers are people that pay to be a part of your inner community. And then I would keep this on the show channel and profile, wouldn't turn that off. So that way new followers can find you. And then you hit create. So you'll notice that our broadcast channel is called Need Someone to Talk to. This is as a part of our partnership with Crisis Text Line. And the Crisis Text Line provides free 24/7 confidential counseling for people who need someone to talk to. So with our audience, it was very, very aligned, and it was something that our audience really wanted. So we made a channel that invited people to the channel if they needed someone to talk to. Then on that channel, if we go up, you could send a voice message that says, hey everyone, this is what we're doing. We're providing you this free value. I recommend in a broadcast channel to do a combination of voice and text right back to back with each other. Some people are working when they are on your broadcast channel and can't listen to a message, or for whatever reason they can't listen to a message, they prefer to read. And you'll notice what was crazy, what was mind-blowing about this is that literally within seconds of us sending this, we had dozens of people liking it, commenting. And then very quickly after a few minutes, it got to hundreds of people. Imagine that. Imagine being able to directly communicate right away, instantly, to hundreds of people, or in some cases, thousands of people. So then I continued to provide value. Will you make today a good day? And then, you can be a little cheeky with it. And then I remind them, hey, love the positive. So I gave you some free value. I engaged you in an interactive poll. And then I reminded you again about that tool you can use. So then we did a giveaway. Now, the giveaway was that we would we would give someone $100. We would give $100 to whoever donated to the Children's Miracle Network within 24 hours of the post. And so we got a lot of engagement there. We also shared a video about that campaign, another video about the campaign, and then of course we shared with the audience, hey, this person won. So those are just some things you can do in the broadcast channel side.